Hello everyone, it's me, the Cool Boys Comics, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the Godlands. And if you're new to the game and you want to begin this guide to see what it is, well, the Godlands is where you're going to be basically spending all your time in RotMG. In the realm, really. Because that's where all the dungeons are, where all the gods are. That's where you're going to be spending any time in the realm when you get past level 20. And if you'll probably watch Tower Wars video, and he says, oh, you have to be to level 20 to go to the Godlands. No. Be level 10, 11, 15 at most, because by then you're strong enough to fight gods. Before that, I guess you should take his word for it. But they could wait until level 20. Well, oh, you're level 19? Oh, okay, do an Elf Queen. Like, unless you actually need loot. Anyways. So, the Godlands is basically towards the center of the map. That's where you're going to see a lot of green dots in your mini-map. When you're in the center. And, what else? Oh, yeah. You're gonna die if you're not really strong enough. And that's all the dungeons are. Dungeons where you need potions. And if you want to know how to complete these dungeons, or just go on my channel though. I just have a guide for about half dungeons. Or stay tuned for a Davy Jones guide. It's gonna come out tomorrow. Anyways, so let's get in. So first off, we had the Medusa, probably one of the most iconic, like not even gods, but most of the iconic enemies in all the realm of the Mad God. Now, no, if you don't look at her, you won't understand. This isn't Percy Jackson. All it really does is just fire green slivers and red bombs. Green bullets do 100 damage and red bombs do 150. So there are two ways to kill her. Number one, circle her because she can't predict them and her shots are kind of delayed. Or number two is that her bullets have kind of a gap between them, in which you can squeeze through to just kill her. Now, yeah, that's how you do a Medusa, and you get a speed pot, or to 6 weapons, of course, and a purple bag. Especially how reliable it is. Oh, by the way, if you have a white bag, just about every dungeon drops them, but unfortunately, no gods don't drop them. But event gods do, which is like more powerful gods. So you'll see everybody TPing too. But no regular gods don't drop white bags, so sorry about that. Now behold the beholder.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
Anyway, so the beholder, what he does is he just shoots out 5 white bullets at 150 damage each. But so easy, just go, I don't even need to make an animation for this, just go between the bullets. Avoid that stupid little purple pink star, I don't know, I'm colorblind. Would that blind you for 5 seconds, more like 5 days. And the second you hit that, that's where all the gods come out and just jump you. Like a bunch of, the bloods. Anyways, like the bloods just jumping a regular crip or something like that, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, just avoid that, kill him. He's just a defense pot, which I think is a bit too OP, especially for this guy. It's just a curse library, and if you're a beginner, don't go in there. That one's just too hard. But do go in snake pits, sprite wells, and undead lairs. Oh, speaking of undead lairs, the ghost guard, aka the guy who kills just about every single dagger in just about every single melee class in Realm of the Mad God, except for Knight, because Knight just takes everything. Anyway, so he has, he shoots there's so many of these, 150 damage white bullets. All at once. So yeah, kiss goodbye that warrior that you just got to a 2-8. Because, oh my god, just gonna run. Especially if you're just running for the Godlands, looking for dungeons, you just run to a wall of these. I'm sorry, but you don't even have time to Nexus. The only way, because if you're a star, is if you have a katana, a staff, or a wand. Just keep the distance and with the Medusa, squeeze through the shots. Or if not, maybe you can outmaneuver the ghost god. Because you have to be very precise, otherwise you're screwed. But the only god that's just about as hard as him is the Leviathan. And to be honest, he used to look pretty scary. Now he looks kind of cute. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for killing it. But you won't be able to feel bad after I can tell you what this guy does. So he kind of moves around like this, shooting a bunch of bullets. And yeah, it's pretty scary. Like, you don't want to walk into a wall of them, especially for like the greenish ones that do around 150 damage, and the blue ones that do 120 damage. And the only way to counter them really is to move in unison with it, and like, but since it doesn't determine your shots or aim at you, you can like kind of figure out his pattern. And if you kill him, you'll get a defense pot and Puppet Master's Theater. I don't think I think not just one defense pot isn't worth it. I think he should drop a defense pot, greater defense pot. Anyways, so now let's talk about the next one. And it's kind of a special treat since I just talked about like some of the really hard ones. It's the Flying Brain. So this weird like squid thing, if you look closely, it kind of looks like a squid that's like flat on the ground. Yeah, actually is just like a squid. Anyways, so this thing what he does, he's the easiest by a long shot. He just shoots out 5 pink or blue bullets, I forgot, out, in, and like I said, I don't need to do an animation because it's just so easy. Just go in between the shots, he'll try to aim at you, just move to the left or move to the right. It's just so easy. Just kill him, he only has 1,000 HP. And you can get an attack potion. I think you should be getting a speed for this level of difficulty. And the Mad One. No, I'm just gonna say, I forgot to mention the Ghost God drops the Undead Lair. It's not as a good source of wisdom as the Undead Lair. Because Undead Lair is quite different and a lot easier and a lot more reliable. But this is also, like, if you clear out all these Tesla coils, aka... Do you know what? I'll make you mad. Let's watch it. Anyways. Okay, now I got the Sprite gun. He's probably one of my favorites. He's just like the Medusa, but instead of following you around, or he just has one bullet less, and he just stays in the same place. He's called Sprite, or her, since she has Sprite children. Wait a minute. If it has children, like if it spawns children, and it's a Sprite god. Is this a seahorse? Anyways. Actually, that'll be a good video. Is the Sprite god a seahorse? Okay, stay tuned for that. Anyways. So what this guy does, basically, he just stays in the same place, and you can't use Medusa's strategy of, like, circling around, because it just really predicts your attacks, since there's attacks where you've been last. So you have to like kind of do the strategy where you have to kind of go backwards until the shots open up, where you get a gap, get some damage in. But you can't do that while it follows you, so you just move back and forward. And yeah, so that's basically the Sprite God. And Sprite God gives you an attack potion. However, it doesn't drop a portal, but the Sprite Children, which it spawns a lot of, actually gives you the Sprite World. And yeah. Anyways, next, Second God, and remember how I said that you can't circle around this one? Well, here's another god that can't do that. An Ancient. So, yeah, this guy is definitely my favorite redesign, because I didn't say this yet. But all the redesign textures of the gods, they're horrible. I hate them. But, the other one actually stays really the same, and I like it. Like video game, the OG RotMG vibe. So this is probably one of my favorite gods because of that. Anyways, it predicts your attacks. So you should instead fake it out. Slime God is the same, but instead of having a 70 damage bullet, just like the NH, and instead it has an 80 damage and it does a green star. So yeah, just avoid the star and do the exact same thing as the previous two. Now we go 3 more. Now we go to Dijin, Jin? I have no idea. Comment down below how you pronounce it. So anyways, this is how you complete it. So all his bullets do 60 damage, and you think, oh, that's pretty easy. Well, guess what? So he basically follows you around with a blue shield, and once it gets close enough, he unleashes him. Like, seriously, look at all these bullets everywhere. But whatever, like, once you get armor and not even max death, just drink like 10 death pots, you're good. You're just gonna tank it all. And by the way, even though he's 1000 HP, he only needs 500 HP to die. So yeah. Now we got the White Demon. So basically what he does, shoots 345 damage light bullets. And he only has 1,500 HP. You think, well, that's easy. I just need decent armor and get a little bit of defense. Well, the problem is that even though it only does 45 damage HP, the thing that's kind of interesting about it is that it armor pierces, which means it doesn't matter if you have 110 defense, it's still gonna like do 45 damage no matter what. So yeah. Anyways, now time for our last one. These things, like, what the hell are these transformers? Just ignore them altogether. Get rid of these these things. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on healing each other. They're not gonna die. Just ignore them straight up. They don't even drop anything of interest. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, check out my other videos if you enjoyed this one. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate that.